These three cards, as you know by now, they are the main thing going on. And this is what you can see in your life happening. We have the Hanged Man reverse, the Four of Swords upright, and the Six of Wands. Seems to me, okay, just as a quick vision here, what I see is like you're thinking how to present yourself after a long time being kept captive. It's like you have been outside the social life, or the family life, and voluntarily or imposed. You could have even been in jail or acting like a hermit, and now you are trying to, you are going to reconnect, and you thinking how kind of how to present yourself to others, because you want to be triumphant. So, well, we'll see. Here we continue with those two cards, and it's the Seven of Sea, that is like saying the Seven of Cups reversed, and the Moon card. What I feel here is like in the Seven of Cups reversed, it's like you have been fantasizing, you have been daydreaming about how to approach the situation, what to say, what to do, but it's, you know that you're reaching a point now that you have to be, you have to say it, you have to do it, and you have to be very pragmatic. Is the main advice here. A pragmatic, straightforward, and leave the foggy thing for another moment. But it seems like you have there are a lot of secrets. I don't know if it is all about you, but there are a lot of secrets, a lot of unknown. There is maybe some fears too, and that is what has that is what maybe has stopped you to make the decision before. Now is the moment to do. You know that the moment is coming to talk and to say the reason why maybe you were away for so long, but you are a little bit scared. And it's very important that you follow your instincts, because if you don't want to tell all the things, at least whatever you say the truth, but you can limit the information you want to give. You can set some boundaries. It's your private life. And here on the sides, we can see the Temperance reverse and the King of Pentacles upright. This is what surrounds you, and it seems like this situation makes you a little bit unstable. It's like you are not sure if you are doing right, or how it's going to resolve everything. It gives you a little bit of anxiety. But here, it seems to me that you have someone that you can count on. It's someone who has certain social position, maybe social position into the family or into your circle, and is someone who looks serious but is very approachable person, and is financially stable. So look for that person and ask for help if you need it. I believe that he could be not just someone who helps you in finances, but also you can learn from. So it's pretty good. And here in the approach, seems to me like you are a little bit, you have been waiting for some news, and you are like, you cannot take a decision because you're waiting and never comes. But the feeling I have with the Page of Wands reverse is like, whatever the message you were waiting, it creates in you uncertainty, and one quite it's like, I believe you're doubting if it is better cannot to be part of a team, you know. Seems to me that you should be working as a part of a teamwork effort, you know, not as an independent person, because you don't have everything clear yet. Whatever you're coming from, you have kind of show your progress to everybody, and to do it alone is quite difficult. Maybe you have to work in a team with this King of Pentacles, and he can patronize you. He can be someone to learn from. But we'll see, because here we have the Ten of Cups, what it says, the return of the prodigal son, and the star of Bethlehem. Well, the Ten of Cups always talks about a blessed family, and this one, based in the Bible, is more than that. It's even more. It's like, it's kind of a confirmation for me what I said before. You have been away for a long time, maybe in another country, maybe again, it's like the feeling is like you have been against your willing away, and now you finally are going to have the chance to meet the family, to have a reunion where things are going to be very emotional. It's quite a blessing, and it seems to me like perfect for Christmas. And here we have that for this meeting, reunion, you're going to need to travel, and all the hopes that you had for that trip are going to become a reality. Everything is going to take place in the right moment. Just seems that you had to follow this kind of a sign, a signal, not literally a star, but there's going to be a signal for you that you're going to know when is the right moment to do it. That the sign that we are waiting for could be this, that you are a little bit disappointed, but you will see it clearly. Okay, but let's try to recap and see what it says. What the bottom of the deck say. They confirm on the other side. Sorry, change the vision of this. Here, remember, you're waiting for something, for some news that is not still here, is not present. It's still you didn't have the message that you were waiting for yet. But the suggestion, meanwhile, it will be like, in order to regain some material possessions or to get some material possessions, meanwhile, it's good that you work as a team. In my opinion, if you want to have the recognition that you are kind of looking forward here. And here we have the King of Wands, and it's a reverse. Keep it in mind that we are talking wands and wands. About the reverse, for me, it's like you don't feel too enthusiastic about the idea. And you may have had in the past someone, or now, someone who was a bad influence, who was taking risks without keeping in mind the consequences. Maybe it was you. And you were acting reckless, and all the problems that you had took place, or were the result of this kind of behavior. In any case, you were not, or that person was not a good leader. So it's kind of better that he passed to another term in your life, like you don't follow him anymore. Whatever comes from him in these moments of your life, there's no good. It's kind of lack of control, and in your situation is no good. But here we come, what we have on the sides of the situation, the Temperance reverse and the King of Pentacles. Remember, this is what it is, your surroundings is what is around you that make the situation the way it is, and it's a lack of stability. You are quite anxious about a situation. It seems like it's related with money, because here we have the presence of someone with social power and financial power that could help you, and mostly, in my opinion, it's not just financially with some money, but also because here we have the Five of Pentacles, is also in the way you think, because the Five of Pentacles is, of course, fives are changes, but also is some sort of mindset that you have about money. It's like you are thinking of or feeling being poor instead of broke. You may be lacking money, that is true, but it's time for you to kind of take in consideration all the things besides the financial situation, material situation. At least knowing the way you are doing. Seems to me that you are kind of enjoying a self-pity situation that don't go anywhere. It's a great opportunity if you are anxious about the money that maybe you lost in the past or that you lack in the present, that you get very close to this man, because you need to learn how to handle finances and how to change your mindset, your blueprint about money. Money, it could be a great tool on earth. You just don't need to love money per se, and but you don't have to keep that miserable state of mind where without money you are no one. That's not true either. Okay, so forget about any kind of self-pity there. And here we have the Seven of Sea reverse and the Moon upright. The Seven of Sea, the Seven of Cups reverse, you're trying to clear the air because you have been fantasizing a situation, and it's time. It's the $1 million situation, you know, is the moment of the truth, and is whatever is going to happen is unknown. There is a lot of secrets going on, but you are brave and you want to get through those, and it's good. Just I will suggest you that you just keep in mind what you want to be known, and by that I mean here you have the Sky Tomb. This is the Knight of Swords, and what I was saying is, like, if you don't want to say everything, just don't say it. You have to be careful the way you say things, because this energy is quite aggressive. Sometimes it goes so fast. It's like you have been out of the picture for so long that you want to tell everything. You want to tell a lot of things, but you have to watch out, because there are things that is better to keep them private. So just think before you talk. This is the biggest suggestion here. You don't know everything. They don't know everything. Just, just try to communicate correctly in a way that everybody understands, and you are not acting in any way aggressive. And if someone is quite or is a little bit rude, you feel a little bit rude, you have to understand there are a lot of emotions going on. You have been away for a long time, okay? Don't take it personally. The Knight of Swords is a good energy. It helps you to move forward, but it's the fastest one. So sometimes it's like a horse without being taming. It's like, wow, it's difficult to handle the reins of that horse. So just take one step at a time. A lot of emotions are going to be during this reunion or meeting. And here we have again, you're coming back, your new sensation of being able to move again, and thinking how you're going to do it to show to everybody that you are as you deserve the recognition of others, like you have been triumphant even if once you were away and now you are in that position. Well, here indeed you have the Five of Pentacles reversed. So indeed you are prospering. You are from being trapped in a situation where you couldn't move voluntarily or involuntarily, and after a while thinking how to make them understand that you are triumphant now, and that you are not the same one that you were before. Here it seems that financially you are getting, you are recovering. Maybe that's why you want to show everybody. And it may be because of the health of this gentleman here, or it could be the perfect moment for you if you are financially stable now after so long. Is good. The contact of that person, that maybe if it's a banker, how to invest or things like this. That person has an influence on you. Maybe it helped you to get on your feet again, or is going to help you to keep your new recovery, financial recovery. So, but it's good that you is on your side. That is very good, and you are improving. And here we have the Ten of Cups and the Star. Again, you have a reunion. You are, it's like the family is expecting you. And it's like a miracle to have you back again. You are going to need to travel for this situation. But all the hopes and dreams of the family seems to come true because of your visit. But there is kind of a warning here, and it's the devil. And the devil says underneath temptation. The devil is when you are basically a slave of a situation. But the slavery of the situation, it is not really something forever. You can get free. And sometimes when we talk about temptation, we are talking about that, and based on this reading, it's like a feeling that you may want to use some sort of shortcut in this meeting. And by that I mean, like maybe you get super emotional, overwhelmed, you use lies, you use alcohol, you use any excuse to avoid the meeting in the last minute. Seems to me that there are going to be temptations maybe to get a bad answer to someone or do something wrong to someone because that person was pushing your buttons. And temptation is going to be there, not just because of your nature, but because everybody's nature. But there is always an escape. Here, I would suggest you go to the meeting, enjoy very much. Please watch out what you say, the way you say and how much you say, because I believe you have to kind of dose the information you're going to give about your past and about your real work. Don't brag too much, because we all have a past no matter what, and we have ups and downs. Be grateful in any moment of your life when you have and when you don't have. Okay, and try to keep in mind a good mindset about finances, because money is something that comes and goes, and but you should be always the same no matter what. People should love you the same way, with or without money, if that is the case. And here we have the Bjork and cannot. Both are reversed. That is not the best way to say it, but it seems to me that indeed it could be some kind of domestic family troubles, like anxiety. But I would say it's more the anxiety of these holidays. Honestly, I believe these holidays, there is a lot of emotions concentrated here. Please watch out the alcohol, and again, don't be aggressive in the way you say things. Don't take things personally. It's the situation could be a little bit overwhelming, and but honestly, everybody is looking forward to see you. Enjoy this moment, and just measure the way you express yourself, and try to kind of work and kind of on a team, to do everybody's life better for that moment. Kind of try to please around you and enjoy that moment. I think it's going to be okay. I think honestly it's going to be okay. This meeting, this reunion, just again, whatever you have in the past, just share the thing that you want to share and set some boundaries. Boundaries are good.